everybody, it's Parakeet Slimes and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be a 100% honest review for underrated and famous slime shops. This entire video is inspired by Tasso, which is one of my slime and YouTuber friends you probably know. She's very well known, and I asked her if I could recreate a video like hers inspired by her, and she said of course. So if you guys want to go check out her series, I'll leave a link down below. Some of these I did purchase with my own money, but some were sent to me, and I will clarify by saying these were sent to me or I purchased. And yeah, all these are my 100% honest reviews though. Also, this video is quite the long one. I definitely recommend grabbing a snack and getting situated. And tell me in the comment section down below what your favorite snack is to munch on while you're watching YouTube videos. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys in a moment. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you do, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post burpifications for more videos like these. And I'll see you guys in a moment. First up, we have the Bomb Slime, and I purchased her 4-ounce strawberry milk slime as well as a 2-ounce mystery grab bag. She included extra slimes, a no borax, a squishy, and a bunch of other extras. Okay, so starting off with the first one that I purchased, this is strawberry milk. I absolutely love this slime. I was just playing with it. It's so clicky, so glossy, and so jiggly. One thing I really did love about this slime is that even though it was jiggly, it was also super holdable, so I found that super duper unique, and it also had an amazing scent. Next up, we have the 2-ounce mystery grab bags, and don't mind that little mess on the side. It's just because the slime self-inflates so much. Therefore, I couldn't fit it all in the container, and it's not Elaine's fault. It's just that this slime is literally so self-inflating. So the slime that I got was, I think it's between like a cloud cream and an icy type of slime. It was so nice. It had a really awesome scent, and it was super spreadable, and it felt really awesome in your hands. Okay guys, this next slime is one of the extras that she sent. This is her cereal milk slime, and this is so glossy and thick. I love it so much. It's so stretchy and glossy and thick, and it smells really good like Fruit Loops. I'm usually not a huge fan of the Fruit Loops scent, but I feel like I can make an exception because this slime has the best texture ever. I'm not actually sure if Elaine sells this slime, but if she does, I definitely recommend getting your hands on this because if you love thick glossy slimes like me, you're gonna love it. Okay guys, next we have Christmas cookie batter, and I will admit this wasn't my favorite that I received. It's very pretty and it smells really nice. The only thing is that when I first got it, it was very tough and it ripped very easily. I decided to add a bunch of lotion to this, but still it wasn't as stretchy as it could have been. Maybe it was the weather altered it, I don't know. But that's just like my only complaint with this slime, but otherwise it smells really good. And yeah, that's Christmas cookie batter. Next up, we have the slime elixir, and this one was actually sent to me as a review. It included 3 slimes, a note, some borax, and a bunch of other extras. First slime we have is a 6 ounce of strawberry banana tricks yogurt. This slime is a light type of orangey creamsicle peach type of shade. It's very thick, it's semi-glossy, and it's very creamy and has really good bubble pops. Next up, we have Lip Smacker, and this is a really pretty pigmented clear slime. I'm so obsessed with this pigment. It's like a really pretty pinkish type of color, and it has a bit of a gold type of undertone / shift to it. It smells really good, and it's super duper clear, and I just love this texture so much. I literally suck at clear slimes compared to this. Like, y'all are sleeping on the slime elixir. This slime is so good. Lastly, we have Holiday wrapping paper. I absolutely love this slime. It's so pretty and it's so hollow. I'm sorry that I did film this in natural light like I do with all my videos, so you can't really see the amazing, beautiful hollow, but it's the same beautiful clear slime texture, and I definitely recommend this one. It's really good texture. Next up, we have Slime Shady Shop, and I bought 2 6-ounce slimes, and she sent a 6-ounce extra as well as a baggie with a business card, borax, and other extras. I just lost that. Anyways, this first slime is called Lime Frosted Cupcake, and this is a really awesome, thick and glossy, fluffy type of slime. I found that all the slimes were very, very similar in texture, so it does kind of lack a bit of variation, but I don't really mind that, especially because I love thick slimes, and I love like fluffy, thick, and like glossy slimes, if that makes sense. As y'all may know, like my bestseller cereal milk, thick, glossy, yeah. Anyways, this slime smelled so good. I absolutely love the scent on all the slimes, and I definitely recommend this one if you're into really thick slimes. Next up, we have Simpsons Frosted Donut, and it's another 6-ounce slime. I love this slime so much as well. It's very thick and fluffy, and also has some really awesome bubble pops, and it's scented really, really awesome. Again, I love her scents. I think they're so unique, and I definitely recommend this one if you guys are into this type of slime. And yeah, another thing I really did want to point out is that her prices are really good. They're pretty affordable, and I think they're very, very, very good if you guys are balling or you want some slime on a budget. So it's great live. Okay, and lastly we have Hawaiian Punch. This is the extra that she sent. I don't know if she sells this slime, but if she does, I most definitely recommend getting your hands on it because it is so thick and fluffy and just so self-inflating. One thing that wasn't the best about this slime was it wasn't that stretchy, but if you stretch it slowly, you don't really get a lot of breakage, which I think is cool. But yeah, the slime scent is so nice. It has a really awesome texture. It is a little bit more thick and a little bit more fluffy than the other slimes, which could possibly like result in the unstretchiness factor, but it's not terrible, like terribly unstretchy. It's literally like my favorite slime that I've ever gotten, and I'm playing with it right now. It's so fluffy, so thick, and I most definitely recommend getting your hands on this slime because it smells so good and it's a really nice texture. Next up, we have Gabby Slimes. She sent over 3 slimes as well as a bunch of extras, including borax and a business card, some candy, some things to decorate your slime with, a note, packing peanuts, a squishy, as well as an extra slime. The first slime she sent over is her blueberry pancake slime, and this has got to be my favorite. It's super thick and glossy. It's scented just like the name, and the beads give it a really cute touch. Next up, we have Tropical Colada, and this slime smells so good, and the texture is very light, fluffy, and airy, and it also has some pretty good pokes to it as well. And the last slime she sent was a 4-ounce of her mint chip ice cream. This slime was also very light and airy. It was a little bit more holdable than Tropical Colada, and it also smelled so good. Next up, we have Scented Slime by Amy, and I bought 2 6-ounce slimes. This is the first one, and it also came with a little baggie with a business card, borax, and extras. So starting off with the slime, sadly I was kind of disappointed with my order. This is her Tempting Taiyaki slime. Sorry, I don't know how to say that. It smelled really good. The charm was really cute as well. I just felt like it was called the whipped clay slime, but it felt like a very thin, just like, I don't really know. It's just not my favorite type of texture, and I thought like a whipped clay slime when it was like a little bit thicker and more of like a clay slime. But I don't know. It wasn't really my favorite. I feel like it was really hard to play with for me, and I just wasn't a huge fan of it. The next 6-ounce slime that I purchased from her is Oh Christmas Tree, and this is a cloud slime. I actually already had 3-ounce of this one. I just had to repurchase it because it was the best slime I have ever gotten from Amy. So if you guys are looking for a really awesome, good smelling cloud slime, I definitely recommend purchasing this one from Scented Slime by Amy. Like I said before, a lot of the slimes that I've gotten from her are hit or miss, and this has been the only true hit for me from her shop. I don't know what's about it, but it's really, really good. Next up, we have Honey Chiffon Slimes, and this one I was also kind of disappointed with as well, and here's why. I purchased her 4-ounce fluffy slime, and she also sent over a cute little extra, and as you guys can see, it's half full, which is not a problem with me because I didn't even pay for the slime. It was free, but that's just something to note if you guys are going to purchase from her. This slime was super amazing. It was a butter slime, and it also had some little, or not little, but some jumbo foam beads in it, and I really did like this one. Now getting on to the slime that I bought, this is her 4-ounce fluffy slime, and it smelled just like shaving cream when I opened it, which gave me a little bit of nostalgia, but then I was like, maybe it's gonna deflate, I don't know, and then the next day it deflated so bad. I didn't really like it because it deflates, and usually that's why you don't use shaving cream in your slimes. At first it was a beautiful fluffy slime, but I feel like the shaving cream aspect is kind of hard. Like, if you guys are starting a slime shop, I definitely recommend not using shaving cream, because they deflate, and a lot of slime products do deflate eventually. Just shaving cream deflates very, very quickly, and I just definitely recommend do not put it in your slimes. But yeah, that's the only thing that I had wrong with this slime. Maybe if I purchased a different slime, I would have liked it better because it wouldn't deflate, but I don't know, that's kind of how I felt about this slime. It's so weird giving like these like negative reviews, but I'm being 100% honest, so that's how I feel about this slime. Next up, we have Sweet Slimy Nation. She sent over 4 slimes as well as a baggie with a note, borax, extras, and all that awesome jazz. The first slime she sent over is Pomegranate Guts. This is a super thick and glossy base and also has some large red foam beads as well as some cut up little jelly cubes. It smells so nice, and I love the texture that this one has. I think it just is a really awesome and unique type of slime. Next slime we have is called Frosty, and I absolutely love this one. It's a super thick, icy / jelly type of slime. I have definitely never felt anything like this before. It's scented just like mint gum, and it also has some really cute fake clay snowflake sprinkles, and also comes with a cute little snowman charm. The last 2 slimes are Cinnabon as well as cream cheese frosting. In the note, she said that these slimes go together. So Cinnabon is the 8-ounce right here. It's a super soft and fluffy, spreadable, creamy butter type of clay slime, and it smells so good. Now for the cream cheese frosting, this slime smelled exactly like the name, had a little bit more of a holdable clay slime texture, and I just loved it so much. I think the scent was definitely my favorite. It smelled so realistic. Next up, we have Pug's Love Slime. I originally bought 2 slimes from her Etsy shop, Strawberry Milk and Mango Gloss. Just somehow it got refunded, and she sent it as a review. So then she sent over 3 slimes. She sent Strawberry Milk, Mango Gloss, and Funfetti Buttercream. And they were all 8 ounces, and they were all so nice. And they're so self-inflating. As you guys can see, the 4-ounce I just showed there is all of like the self-inflation that I put together from the slimes, because they self-inflate so much, and she fills them up right to the top. So first of all, we have Strawberry Milk. This slime is so thick and creamy, and I just love it. It's just so thick, so freaking thick, and it smells really good, and it has really nice pokes. And I'm just gonna let you watch it for now because it's just so thick. It's so satisfying, and if you guys could buy from her, I definitely recommend it. I feel like her shop is so underrated, and this is definitely an amazing slime. Next up, we have Mango Gloss. I'm sorry if I sound sick. I just am sick. Next up, we have Mango Gloss, and this is a very glossy slime. It's still just as thick and just as clicky. It's just slightly more glossy, and it's also scented like mangoes. Like I said, they have really nice pokes and really awesome bubble pops, and they self-inflate a lot. Next up, we have Funfetti Buttercream. This is a really thick and soft, floofy type of texture. It's very spreadable and soft and clay-like, and it definitely smells really good. I don't know if it's scented, but I feel like it smells really good. So yeah, and also some really cute little clay sprinkles that it's topped off with. Next up, we have Slime Mania, and she sent over 3 slimes, a baggie with borax and extras, and also some slimes. Wait, I already said slimes. Anyways, this first slime is Peach and Gummy. It's a really beautiful, thick, clear slime. It also has a bunch of these orange beads in it. It smells really good, just like peach. I absolutely love the clear slime texture that she has. I feel like it's just so thick, yet so, like a putty, but it's very, very stretchy, if that makes sense. So I really did like that about this slime, and I thought it was super stretchy and super clear. And yeah, as you guys can see here, it's a really awesome slime. Next up, we have Pineapple Sorbet. This has got to be my favorite. It is a really awesome cloud slime. It's probably the best cloud slime I've ever felt. It's super light and airy, and it also smells so good, just like pineapples. And I just love the texture of this one. It's super dry, which means it won't leave lots of residue. And yeah, I definitely recommend getting a cloud slime from her because it's really, really good. Next up, we have Mermaid Slush, and this slime was really, really good, and it was super crunchy, and it also smelled just like the raspberry. One thing is that the container kind of cracked, as you guys can see on the side there, which isn't really her fault. It's just the post office's fault, but I would recommend just packaging orders in boxes and not bulk mailers. They're a tiny bit more expensive, but if you can find the right boxes, your packages will come a lot more secured, and yeah. Up, we have Slimy Platypus, and she sent over 3 slimes as well as a bunch of extras, so thank you so much. First slime we have is Cookie Crumble. This is a really awesome cloud slime. One thing I did want to say is that they didn't come fully filled to the top, and I just recommend that if you're going to sell your slimes, just to fill them all the way up to the top so everybody gets what they pay for. But nonetheless, the slime was really good. It was an amazing cloud slime. It had like a really nice drizzle to it. It wasn't like even or like that. It was like a really nice falling drizzle. I don't know how to explain it, but it's super floofy and it smelled really, really nice. Next up, we have Cloutburb. This slime was also not filled to the top. As you guys can see, there's a big gap right there. But anyways, this is a really pretty neon green slime, and she also made a really cute clout goggle glasses. As you guys may know, I was Cloutburb for Halloween, so yeah, this slime wasn't super stretchy, but if you guys put it in the container and you poked it, it was really, really nice, and it was also semi-glossy, and yeah. Lastly, we have another 4-ounce slime, and this is the cotton candy. Again, wasn't filled all the way to the top, but it was a really nice half crunchy foam, and it smelled really nice, just like cotton candy, and the base was super clicky and glossy, and it also had a bunch of texture. Next up we have purple slimes, and she sent over a baggie with a business card, borax, and a squishy, and more extras, and also 2 8-ounce slimes. The first slime we have here has purple and orange beads, and also has a really glossy and thick base. One thing that I did realize is it smells like Tide, not the blue Tide, it smells like the white, not the white, the clear Tide, basically. I used to use it all the time, that's why I know. And it was actually pretty nostalgic to smell. I don't know if she uses Tide or if she uses borax. She did send borax as a thing. I don't know, maybe it was a scent, but I just wanted to point that out. It had really nice pokes, and it was super thick and glossy, which, as you guys may know, I love thick and glossy slimes. And it was also very stretchy as well. And here's the next slime she sent. She actually didn't give me the names of them, and I don't really know the names of them, but it was a really pretty light blue slime, and it was scented like cotton candy, and it also was topped off with these really pretty heart glitters. And this slime had a really glossy and thick consistency, but it was a very thin like texture. So basically what that means is like it wasn't very holdable, but it had nice solid pokes, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy this one as much. I loved the scent. I think the scent was really, really good. I'm just not a huge fan of like slimes that are like droopy, if that makes sense. But if you guys are a fan of like slimes that aren't super holdable, then I think you would definitely love this slime, because it smells so good, and it has really nice pokes, and it also is really, really pretty and cute. Next up, we have Mommy Slimes. I bought her Kentucky Honey 4-ounce slime without pollen. And then she also sent me a cute little 2-ounce extra called Marissa's Marshmallow Cream. She kind of spelled my name wrong, but that's cool too. And then she sent me a little baggie with borax, a business card, some candy, and some stickers. So first up, we have the Kentucky Honey slime. This comes with 2 cute little bee charms, and it is scented like Kentucky honey, she says. But I smell more of like a fragrant type of thing, so it smells just like a very sweet, florally type of fragrance, kind of like a perfume, which is not like my favorite kind of scents, because I don't really like perfume type of scents. But if you guys do like perfume type of scents, you will definitely like this one. It has a really pretty color. It wasn't completely clear, probably because of the scent, and the texture was pretty nice. It had a very thin consistency, but a holdable texture, which I love, because even though I do like thick slimes, I just love holdable slimes, because I really want something I can hold and play with, and it won't get everywhere, and this is definitely perfect for that. Next up, we have Marissa's Marshmallow Cream. This was a super thick clay slime, and it was also very moisturizing. Next up, we have Slip Slidey Slimes, and she sent over 2 slimes, a note, as well as a bunch of extras. First up, we have Pretty and Pete. This is one of her custom slimes. It was a blue and yellow gradient, or it is, and it also comes with 2 little foam beads for the sides of Pete's face. Custom slimes retail for $13.75 Canadian, and this also did come from Canada. And this slime is scented really nicely, and I don't really know what the scent is. I think it's like lemon or something, but it smells really good. Personally, this texture wasn't my favorite, just because it wasn't as stretchy as I normally like. It did have a semi-gloss to it, and it had really nice pokes. I just would suggest like improving on the stretchability of them. So yeah, it was really cute, and I love the idea, and I love Lily so much. She's my slime sister. Next up, we have Root Beer Float Fizz, and this is a really awesome microflow, And I definitely love this one because it smells just like my A&W root beer one. Oh, I love it so much. Just like root beer, and it's super crunchy and bubbly and very, very nice. So I definitely recommend this one because it smells so realistic. Next up, we have Nutella Slimy. I purchased her Polar Ice Jelly as well as her Melted Snowman Slime from her last restock. So first off, for the jelly slime, I have never ever felt a jelly slime before this, and I definitely think it was a great experience. I loved popping the little jelly cubes, and I think the smell was so good, and the glitters were very, very pretty. Next up, for Melted Snowman, I absolutely thought this one was so adorable, and it smelled really nice and light like vanilla, and the texture was very soft, smooth, and spreadable, and it was the perfect sleigh slime. Next up, we have Slime Apple. She sent over 4 slimes, a borax baggie, a business card, and some some pink Daiso clay. The first slime is called Toasted Marshmallow. It's a really soft, spreadable butter slime, and it's super holdable, and it smells really good as well. This next slime is called Mango Peach Fuzz. It smelled really nice. It's super pretty, and it smelled exactly like peach candy. This next slime is a clear slime that had 2 M&M charms in it. In the container, I'm not gonna lie, it looked a little bit foggy, but once you take it out, it looked super duper ultra clear, and it had a really nice texture and didn't need any borax. Next, we have this slime, which also didn't have a name on it, but it smelled just like Fruit Loops and had a bunch of glitter, which sadly, when I took it out of the container, it kind of got everywhere, but that's okay because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hard to keep glitter in a cloud slime, but it felt really nice and very similar to the peach one, and yeah. Next up, we have Slime Crunch. She sent over 3 slimes, a note, some fan art, and some more extras. This first slime is called Oreo Cheesecake Foam. I loved this slime so much. It was definitely my favorite. It smelled very, very nice, and it was super crunchy, bubbly, and very, very stretchy. Next slime was the extra. This is a 4 ounce of the Under the Mistletoe slime. It's scented like chocolate mint, and it comes with a little mistletoe handmade charm, which is very, very cute. She says that every order of 3 more slimes will get a free slime just like this one, or different, but 4 ounces. And this slime smelled really, really good. It's just that it kind of stuck to me. It definitely wasn't my favorite because even though I don't have very warm hands, it did kind of get stuck to me, which I found definitely happens a lot with these types of slimes. Next up, we have a 6 ounce of the gingerbread foam, which is scented like snickerdoodle, and it comes with a handmade candy cane charm. This slime was so pretty, and it had a really awesome bead to slime ratio, which made it super crunchy and bubbly, and also very fun to play with in your hands. Next up, we have Grape Sparkling Soda Slime. This is scented like grape, and it came with a handmade grape charm. And the only thing is that this slime didn't come all the way full, even though it is a stick-down slime. It kind of deflated, or it didn't come all the way full. So that's just something I recommend to improve, to make sure your customers get everything they paid for. But nonetheless, the slime was a really good texture, and I definitely loved it.